Okay, this is going to be interesting because I messed up. Very big, but we can fix it. And I'm not thrilled about it, but it is a good lesson in case this ever happens to you. Now, I do like this tree. I really do. I like that we dropped branches and twisted and so forth and so on. I like everything about it. However, this is one section, and this is one section. 2 and 3 brought it up to this bird. So 2 and 3 will bring it up to this bird. So here's section 1. This would be section 2. And this would be section 3. You see what happened? I'm screwed. So, what are we going to do? Well, I could cry. I'm not going to do that though. We are going to add a section right here. Shit. See, if I bring this here, okay, so this is the deal. If I bring this here, right, it's not like quite in the middle. This is a lot thinner because I dropped branches than the trunk. Now, if I bring this over, I'm just trying to think of where would be the best place. And I'm thinking, I think that we need to add right here. I'm going to cut some wire, and I'll come back, and I'm going to show you what the plan is going to be. Okay, guys. I thought about it for a minute. Long enough just to figure out what I'm going to do. I cut wire. For each section, there are 8 wires. There's 4 here and 4 here. So, in order to get 8 wires, you just have to have 4. Because when you cut 4 and fold them in half, you have 8 wires. So this is what I did. And I did it enough for 2 sections. I did not want to use aluminum. However, we're going to get rid of it. We just need it to plump up our tree. And this is how we're going to fix it. First of all, like I said, I will teach you everything that I know always. I will never ever make a mistake and then try and put a band-aid on it and fake you out and think that everything is always perfect. Because in the real world, that's not the case. At least not in my world. Now, in the playlist, I did do a heart shape that I screwed up terribly and had to replace the whole section. And I believe what I did there is I started at the bottom, put the slip knot on my hoop, twisted out my root, and then just blended it in all the way up and created a whole new section. I don't think we're going to do that today, if I can help it, because I really don't want to plump up this, but right here we can do a little hocus pocus, I think, right around here. And the way we're going to do it, I hope, and if it doesn't work, I'll pause and then we'll try something else. So we have to have it look like it belongs. By that, I mean have it just lie naturally in the spaces of your tree, like you didn't make a mistake. Even though I screwed up royally, we're going to fix it the best and only way I know how. And that's carefully. So, what I'm thinking is I have my aluminum 18 gauge folded in half. I'm going to use it, I'm thinking down here, and bring it up and create 2 sections to come out here. So, I don't want to stick my hand in your face again. I have my wire in half. I could have twisted all this out and beaded it, but you know what? I'm just like so... I have to share this. Plus it gives me a break from beading to show you how I'm going to fix a mistake so that you don't watch and say, you know what, that's not going to work. Because you're right, it's not. So we have to fix it. So we're going to try it with this one first. If this one works, that is not where I wanted it. I don't think so. I actually want it to go beneath this one because I think it'll blend better. It's It's not impossible. It's unfortunate, but it's fixable. And you can use this method on any project that you need to fix. Like I said, we can do anything. We're superheroes. Now, I'm going to try and bring this up so that you can see. I folded it in half. Now I'm just going to bring it right anywhere it'll fit nicely and make it look like it belongs. Oh, it belongs right there. So now what I'm going to do, just going to hold that in place. We're not going to go crazy with it. I'm not going to let it win that much. I'm going to let it show me that I made a mistake and that I can fix it. And then I'm going to move on. I'm going to bring it around. See? I'm going to check the back. The back looks okay. For this part, not this part yet. All right, so now I'm going to just get this one on my way. I'm going to take this, again, I'm just going to lie it in like that. And now I'm going to bring it out. There's one. Now this one, I'm going to do the same thing. It's already wrapped once. So now I'm going to go again and bring this one up a little bit higher. Right like that. Ooh, I'm stuck. Okay, now, hopefully, I'm just feeling with my finger and I'm going to flip it over really quick to see if that's acceptable, and I don't like it. Alright, so now what we're going to do, because I don't like it, I'm going to make it so that I do like it. Oh wow, there's a silver wire there that I'm glad I flipped that over, because that, when I twisted it, I didn't twist it in right, I guess. I don't know. That's all right, we're going to go right over that anyway. But do you see what I'm talking about? There's like a space there. So that means I took a wire from someplace that it didn't belong. I'm going to not go around that again. Instead, I'm going to turn it around. I want to get this to go where that is the easiest way that I can. Okay. I want to twist more than I have to. Alright, so I'm going to bring this one through here. That's what I'm going to do. Same wire, just bringing it out from the other side. And now I can bring it up like that. So now we've got two. All right, now we're going to do two more for this section. And now we're going to use two of the 22 gauge. We're going to do the same thing. This one here is a little bit easier because it is very thin, and it will forgive me. Much easier than the 18 gauge. Which is great because if you're using just a regular one wire instead of two different gauges and you make a little mistake, you can fix it up easier. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep these two together. And I'm just going to pass it down like that and bring it up and pass it down. So there's half of our new section, which will be, see, we have 4 right here, and now we have 4 right here. Okay, so far so good, yeah? Good, I'm glad you like this. All right, now we're going to do it again. What I would like to do first is just gently remind my little wire that it has to blend a little bit nicer. Be kind to your wire. I still can't believe. Only because I've done this before with a heart shape. Oh my goodness. All right, so now I think I'm gonna go back through right here. I was gonna go beneath that one, but We're gonna keep it equally messed up. It's not messed up, we're just fixing it. Maybe we can try it right here. I don't know, let's see. If not, then I'll go down again beneath this one. But let's see if we just do it this way. Maybe we can get it to kind of blend. Okay, there's one. I wonder if I can just pull this one through instead of wrapping it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Or it'll come undone. You gonna come undone? It did not. So we have 2, 1, 2, 18, 2, 22. So now we have 2 more 22 gauge. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the same thing. Because we're only halfway done. I'm sure I'm gonna need another section. So let's just get this done now. I think I will just take this one and keep this as simple as I can. Because it's 22 gauge, it's easier to fit in between the twists of the 18 gauge aluminum. Make it look like it belongs. Nothing worse than not belonging, you know? Now, let's see. That don't belong. Let me try it this way. What about if I go like that and bring it up like this? I'm going to keep these 2 Casey Golds together. Just put it over there. Do they belong? Kind of? Do they belong enough that we can twist them and make them look like they're a big happy family? Big happy tree of life. Well, I don't know, guys. Let's just try this. So we've got 4. You normally would have 8, right? So we have, let's just separate them just a little bit. Make them look like they want to belong, not like that silver one. Okay. I'm trying to, I keep looking at the phone that I'm recording with, and all I see is my hand. Alright, so now, let's see, we need one more. We'll take this one. Looks like it belongs. None of them belong. Wasn't it? But we got this. We got this. And then if it doesn't work, we'll fix it. But so far, guys, it looks like it's going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand right here, and I'm going to hold these troublemakers right here. And we're going to pretend that these were just part of the original tree. Slide that one down. Doesn't matter, we're going to add another section anyway. And then we'll bend them, we'll blend them. Let's just put it that way. This one here that didn't go is going. Because I'm not going to have that. No. I'll get back and fix that. I'm twisting it really, really tight. And here we have it. There's another section. Now this one here, they all should have 8. 4 and 4. We're going to get rid of all the aluminum. We just have to borrow it until we get a little bit, and then we'll clip it and put all the other. So now let's take a look at our new branch. That it's been there all along. You didn't see that I made that mistake, right? The only thing I don't like is this one. So we're going to fix it with this. I'm going to try and get in there probably do it better with my tweezers. And honestly, probably nobody else would notice this but us. But there, it's gone. You see, it went away. Now you can see this wire right here. Don't sweat the small stuff. I do. So let's see if we can fix that. Just press them in. Make them look like they're supposed to be like that. Here we go. And as long as you don't move it, it'll stay. No, we're going to fix it. It will stay. Plus, we're not done yet, so we can mess around with that some more afterwards. And this one here is not even on the one I added. That's just for me messing around with this branch. Okay, I'll just give that a little bend. Oh, I don't want to break that. What's happening here? What happened there? Oh, that's the silver one. Okay. Gotcha. Be nice now. I don't need another. I don't need a troublemaker now. There. Behave. Here we go. Okay. So now, and you know, like, I just can't leave stuff alone. So now I'm just going to press this one in a little bit more, which I can do all of this afterwards. And then in the worst case scenario, if I still am not 100% happy with it, get it as best I can. And then at the very last of my project, just drop one tiny drop of glue after I get it where I can tolerate it. Which right now, I don't think it looks that bad, but we still have one more section, which I can wait, but I'm not going to do that because I can't wait. And I still keep looking at this gold one that is really making me... Alright, leave it alone, just leave it alone. Because we're going to add another section. I'm going to pull that over. This one here, I hope to be able to bring the section out enough that we can cover that up. So let's see. I'm going to take another 18 gauge and fold this in half. And I'm thinking maybe we should start down there and try and, let's see, this one here isn't so bad. I don't want to add more if I don't have to right there, but this is where I don't like it. So this is where I'm going to try to see if I can grow a branch right here. You like that? We can grow a branch. Okay, let's see. Fit that right in that space that I don't like. Actually, we can go above it. And the next one, go below it. And we'll just I was not prepared to make a mistake. But then again, who's ever prepared to make a mistake? But I am prepared to do whatever it takes to fix it. Okay, let's just slide that down a little bit more because it's just not cutting it for me. All right, we can leave that like that and take this one and follow that and bring it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this win. I'm gonna win. This is my tree. I'm gonna do it again with a more forgiving wire, 22 gauge. Once we get these twisted, then we can manipulate and mess around and see what we can come up with. I think that we got this stuff. Let's see. Let's wrap this one down. Bring it up. This one, I would love to get rid of that little gold wire. Ouch, that hurt. Where's the other end? Okay, here we are. Let's see what we can do with this. I'm gonna do just like that. That's it. Be nice. I'm trying to find the partner, but okay, we still have two more. One more. The first one looks better than the second one, but let's see if we can make this work. Okay, now let's see. I think I'm in too much of a rush with this second one. Yeah, I think so. See, I could have done this without you. It wouldn't have been any easier. Regardless, either way, I have to fix it. So I may as well show you how. I'm going to attempt this. Okay, so there's one right there. That works for me. Now, we're going to make this one work as well. I think I just had too many and I wasn't ready for them. Okay, let me just untwist that and bring that right in there. So now we should have 4. Okay, where are you? Here you are. Okay, so we have those 2 and these 2, and we're not going to twist them yet. Just going to make them move over a little bit because we still have to do 2 more. Oh my goodness. We do have to do 2 more, right? Yeah, this is only 4. We need 8. So, let's see. Do I have another? I thought I cut enough. I only see 1. What's this? Nope. Let me cut another 18. Okay. Now, what's this? I don't know. I got 4, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good with that. You know what I think I'm going to do? Just so that I stay good with it, I'm just going to put in 1 twist. Just like a crossover like that. And then I'll try and add the next one right next to it so that I can make it work. What's this? This one here is confusing me. Just gonna come in here and see what I can do about this piece. I don't even know if that belongs to this section. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Because your girl's just obsessing. Oh, I just dropped my wire. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'm not. This is how I teach you how to be normal and make a mistake. I make a lot of mistakes. And I learn a lot of lessons and I share them with you. Because that's just the way I have to do it. Like I said, we're different here. It just makes me think of Donna with her, I think it was her cross, and she said, look at the mess I made. You gotta check out that, look for that video. If I can, I'll link it in here. I'll send this off to her and have her put it in because she's like, look at the mess I made. She had branches everywhere, and I think it was with the cross. Now let's put another. Sorry, Donna, I don't mean to call you out, but that just me. It just shows how much 2 minds think alike. we share it, so that's all right. Okay, so now we've got, I don't care if I end up with an extra one. For some reason I feel like I just want to twist it and pull it together, but don't know if I have it all. Let's see. Okay, that one's separate. We should have 4 of these for that section. We do. 4 for this section. We do. We have 2. We need, how many do we have? We need 4 of these 22 gauge. So there's 2. Yep, there's 2. I don't see 2 more. All right, so now what I'm going to do is grab another one. Okay. It looks like a little mess right now. Hopefully I can fix it. And then if I can't, I'll take it apart and start over again and show you again. Just, I will not do it with this one. I'll take it apart, get rid of this one, this clip, just delete it, and start over again. And I won't give up until I can get it to where I can accept my mistake. Now this is going to work because I've already got one done, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's see. We need 4, 2 and 2 on each side. So there's 2 aluminum. We'll just take these 2 as well. Now right now it's getting a little messy looking. That's all right. What am I doing? I need 2 more, right? Okay, there's 1, 2. That doesn't want to go there. 3. 4 over there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 2 18s and 2 22 and 1 extra that is going to come off. I'm not playing with that. Remember I said I thought I had enough? I did have enough. I just lost track. So now we're going to just twist. Keep our fingers crossed, for real, that we can pull this off. Okay. Let's see. Do they want to go this way? I'm not going to slide up. I want this to be very, very tight right down here, but not so tight that they cut into my wire and break it. Because that's what happens with the 22 gauge, with the aluminum wire. If you twist too tight, it's going to break it. Cut right through. And that's what I'm afraid of right now. So, let's see. I think it's going to be fine. Ta-da! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we've got 2 for the top. So the only thing we have to do now, guys, is tidy it up. Rather than twist it until I sever them, I'm just going to go back in and give them a few little adjustments. And there you have it. Who said we couldn't do this? We got this. Of course we do. Look at that. 29 minutes. We have 3 on each side. So those are going to look like this when I bead them. And then we still have another full section to fill in the top, which I think is going to work just fine. What do you think, guys? Did we nail it? I think so. We'll make it work. And once we start twisting and working on it, then we can, you know, deal with the little imperfections. But before I close, I'm just going to bring you nice and close and show you my fixer-upper. I'm not taking it apart. We're going to work with it, and it's going to be perfect. There you go, guys. Half an hour, and we fixed it. Bye.